Chukin Nougat says, and this is how it's spelled, Kurt, CHOOKEN NOOGET, Chukin Nougat. He wants to know, if you were only able to wrestle one match in your entire life, who would it be against? I mean, the entirety of your life. You could only wrestle one.
Are we talking pro wrestling or amateur wrestling?
Maybe you could give me one of each.
Oh, man. I would love to wrestle. I would have loved to wrestle Bruno Sammartino. He was such a legend in Pittsburgh. Even when I didn't follow pro wrestling, he was a legend. Everybody knew him in Pittsburgh. They knew who he was. He was one of the most famous athletes of all time in Pittsburgh. But what was the other question?
So the other one was, okay, so that's Bruno for, one person. What about on the amateur side?
Amateur side, I would have loved to wrestle Alexander Karelin. That wasn't going to happen, though. He was super heavyweight. I was heavyweight. He was in Greco-Roman. I was freestyle. Alexander Karelin is the greatest wrestler that ever wrestled, period. He won 11 world and Olympic titles. Actually, a USA wrestler beat him his last match of his career. Rulon Gardner beat him in double overtime by a technicality, a referee technicality. It was kind of sad to see Karelin lose, but, it was Rulon Gardner, which was pretty awesome. He was a USA guy. He was just incredible. He was a 300-pound man, really athletic, great technician. He dominated. The reason Rulon beat him is because he retired, and Russia pulled him out of retirement and said, hey, wrestle one last Olympics. And he went back without even hardly training, and he won very close matches all the way up to the finals. And in the finals, it was 0-0, double overtime, 0-0. And then they had to do a lockup, and one or the other had to take the other one down without losing their grip.
Yeah.
And Karelin went to re-grip. His fingers broke, and he put them together. The referee said, that's it. Match is over. You unlocked your fingers. And it was such a weird technicality. It was like, he's losing because of this, but I give Rulon credit, Rulon Gardner, because he took him to overtime. He took him to double overtime, and he got Karelin tired. Even though Karelin wasn't at his best, Karelin was still expected to win the Olympic Games. He was still expected to dominate, but Rulon Gardner beat him. But Alexander Karelin is the one guy I would love to got in the ring or on the wrestling mat with. He was the most dominating wrestler of all time.